Hello everybody, this is the Android Gamer, and today I'm playing the game Lapse 2 Beyond Zero. It is the successor to Lapse, A Forgotten Future. So let's get started into it. And supposedly with this one, it begins you at the beginning of the Egyptian Empire, and you are a pharaoh. And supposedly through this, there's stuff that happened in the Forgotten Future that, with the endings there, that will tie into what happens in here. So unfortunately, I have not completed that. Maybe I'll have to go back and go through it again, maybe at a later date, but let's get going. Yes, we already know about this. It's 1570 BC. Pharaoh, my Pharaoh, are you feeling alright? Yes, my Pharaoh. We were talking when you suddenly collapsed and lost consciousness. Where are we? I don't remember. And this is Almas the dancer. We're inside the palace, my Pharaoh. Your Majesty, adore the rises. Your Majesty, abode that rises in the capital of the kingdom. But now I beg you to sit and rest. I beg your pardon, but with your permission, I must now run, take care of tonight's dance. You rest, my Pharaoh. Dancer walks away and vanishes behind the staircase, leaving the throne room. She seemed to be in a real hurry. Nahai the scribe. My Pharaoh, we heard news of a collapse of one of our mines, and some slaves are trapped inside. I don't care. What can we do? We may plan a rescue party before they die of lack of air, but it will cost men and money. Let's save them. My Pharaoh, the workload these days are overwhelming. Send some soldiers to help me forge, I beg you. Yeah. Some of the chief's merchants' men are crooks. They come to pick up the harvest late in the night and always take what they should. That's like nonsense only because if I don't, I'll lose the army probably and die by their hand. The copper extracted from our mines has almost doubled lately. We can give part of it to the merchants to be sold. No, make weapons. Yeah, I want to say no make weapons to improve it. It's been a long time since our last ball, my Pharaoh. The dance night would surely cheer. A dance night would surely cheer people up. Yeah. Nasmanu the blacksmith. The high priest requested to increase production of golden scepters and amulets, but the costs will be high. Shall I proceed? No. The high scribe. A family of farmers cannot afford to pay the tax. Family of farmers cannot afford to pay up due taxes to the landowner. He asks that let the farmer be enslaved. Don't know that one increase. That did increase the army. Northern countries have stopped trading oil and gems to us. I'm afraid the economy of the kingdom will suffer greatly for this. Right, ugh or damn it. Either way. I'll go with damn it. The Pharaoh, some farmers refuse to deliver the part of crops intended for trade. They will be forced to. I'm afraid, this is Dr. Ramos, I'm afraid that a specific oil used by priests causes skin irritation to some. We should forbid its use. Let's say yes and see what happens. Taxes we farmers have to pay are too high. Please, my Pharaoh, decrease them. I'm going to say no because morale with population is high anyways. For the construction of a new temple, we could use some new materials. It would be more expensive, but yet more majestic. Yeah, I'll say yeah. Many soldiers refuse to go to battle. They demand raise for their service. We're fine without them. Yeah, I'll say we'll have it, because that'll improve. The scribe. The builders working at a noble's house make too much noise. The temple scribes are complaining about it. Let them complain. Let's say slow down production that might lose. So I'll say let them complain. High Priest Tanon. Lately, the astrologer declared a national holiday period based on position in the stars. I disagree. Workers and soldiers should continue their work. I'm going to say you're right, only because if I don't, they'll probably lose religion and also possibly gold. We're running out of food lately. Better make deals with foreign countries. Give me money and I'll get you the food. Yeah, sure. Royal hair stylist set. The dancer often asked me for advice before using her new clothes. Do you think it's better to give her an honest opinion or a fake eulogy? It's an honest opinion. Your benevolent ruler, my Pharaoh, may be too benevolent. May I suggest you to harshen the punishments for infidels and traitors? Doesn't concern you. It will be done. Nope. Some vandals have destroyed the temple walls, but the guards seem to refuse to look for the perpetrators. Punish them too. I say no, because that will increase. There we go. Astrologer Kismet. The moon, my Pharaoh. The moon is ascending and the stars aren't shining as they should be. This is a problem, my Pharaoh. Do you say so? What do you suggest? We have to rebalance the stars, my Pharaoh. I suggest that their pharaohs give amulets to the villagers. This I suggest. I'd say no, because that will increase religion. Some nobles don't take care of their slaves' hygiene, but by doing so, they could spread disease. I think right now I'm going to be dead either way, so I'm going to say I'll confiscate their slaves. Once rich and flourishing, your kingdom is now nothing more than a wasteland of sand and destitution. I'm afraid we have no other choice. This is from Beck the Noble. Noble houses deal with the enemy and decide to sell your head in exchange for their favor. You can go up to 1615 BC. I have no idea if that scale does anything or not. General Youth. My Pharaoh, I suspect there is illegal trafficking in some of our cities. We should search their merchants' caravans. I'm going to say yes. People need money, and my men can get it. Send me them. Let me send them ransack some foreign countries. I'm gonna pause about that. Foreign savages. Yeah, let's send them and get some money. Now pause about that. That was confusing. Then mixing it up. Our houses are inadequate and in terrible condition. Tearing them down would be the best solution, so we can build new ones. Yeah, we have the money. No, I want you. Beck Noble. My Pharaoh noble's life can be so difficult. There aren't enough slaves. I don't see the problem. A family of farmers can that's what he deserves. I'll pay. Hi, I'm the creator of this game. Can I ask you if you've already played? And I have, if you look at previous episodes. Oh, we already know each other. Welcome back, my friend. I'll come by and visit sometime and give you some advice. Thank you. Soldier Paha. The war with northern populations is dying down. Many men would like to return to their family, but generals aren't allowing it. I'll do. Hopefully that's. Sabu the farmer. Locusts have invaded our fields. This is the high priest's fault. He has cursed us. Watch your mouth. I'm going to do this because it's the lesser of the two evils, and it's only down a little bit. Many soldiers return wounded from the last battle. Nevertheless, General wants them to keep fighting. Be fair, please. I would, but if I don't, or if I intervene, then the army will be upset and kill me. Many of the carts used to carry food from one city to another are terrible condition. We need new ones. Yeah, everything else should probably go up except for the money, so we'll balance out. But Pharaoh, I think, should pay attention to the rumors circulating outside the kingdom. What rumors? Outside the kingdom, it says that those who make our city their house will live 100 years. They call it the Eternal City. And it's true. Okay, it's Eternal City. No crossing of my Pharaoh. It's just that in doing so, we'll have to worry about foreigners. They are curious. Go hold them under control. Let them come. Let's see, we'll hold them under control. What an oaf. What a bore. The hairdresser is speaking ill of me behind my back. I'm sure of it. You're mentioning that. You're right, I've heard him. I think it was bad either way, but some cows are producing sour milk. I think it's from a particular pesticide that we use in the fields, but I'm not sure. Don't have time. I don't have time to really balance out, because that's the most important thing, is to balance it out. Some barracks restrooms are in terrible condition and put soldiers' hygiene at risk. We should renovate them. Yeah, okay. Why does the music keep suddenly breaking off? Today you're looking a little flush. I suggest that you purify yourself with a bath of clear water. Good idea. Refreshing bath is just what you need. It's so relaxing you lose track of time. And I'm so relaxed I die by drowning. Lovelies. Okay. It works. You opened your eyes. And who are you? No, don't strain yourself. You can't fully move yet. Try to take it easy for now. I almost can't believe it. It worked. You're alive. That's amazing. You're going to help a lot of people. Now relax. Don't be afraid. I'll take care of you. Who are you? And what do you want? I am you. My Pharaoh, I can feel it. The eastern populations are on the verge of attacking us. We have to reinforce the army with men and equipment. Is this gut feeling I've been hearing so much about? Yeah, sure. From the enemy weapons brought back from the war, I discovered the eastern countries use lighter metal for the weapons. Can we do that? Of course, but we'll have to open new mines to extract the ore. So these resource. I'm gonna do balance. Send me some rooms. Yeah. You okay? My Pharaoh, the nervous condition get worse every day. While the priests rolling money, we should rebalance the situation. No. I'm gonna say no because I don't care about the nobles, and that'd be better two evils. Knock knock, it's a beautiful day. Do you want a new hairstyle? Sure. At your service, my Pharaoh. Tell me what word best describes how you're feeling today. Lunatic or energetic? I'm gonna go with energetic. Perfect, perfect. I think I know hairstyle, the kind of hairstyle will suit, what kind of hairstyle will suit you. Awesome. Time for your haircut. New haircut is rather peculiar, eccentric in a good way. You will be the envy of the entire kingdom. Maybe. There are a lot of barracks in our country, for the most part unused. We should turn them into temples. No, no bounce. My Pharaoh, I announce that your bride, Queen Nefertiti, is on her way home from the Western countries. Noah? Very good. Queen Nefertiti, it is good to see you, my Pharaoh. May we have word privately? I have a lot to tell you about my trip. Uh, I I think it's better if I return to my task now, if you excuse me. Yeah, sure, fine. After addressing you a brief bow, the scribe backs away and leaves the throne room. Finally, I was afraid she would never leave. My aide is a she? Tell me everything. The Western countries know nothing. I've talked with their sovereigns, and they don't know either how to enter the pyramids or what's inside. Pyramids? Yes, the Great Pyramid. The reason why you and I are in this Enoch. We should report about it. Report? Oh my god, oh my god, your memory is sandwiched again. What do you mean again? I think so. Damn it, this is the last thing I need. Listen carefully, because I won't have time to repeat this. Yes. You and I aren't human. We're two androids, and we traveled through time. Sorry, take a drink of water. We're traveling through time to this time, only to enter in that pyramid. Androids? We're two androids who traveled. We're two androids with the ability to travel through time. A woman named Pismiu created us in the year 2152 and sent us here. So that's obviously one of the possible endings we receive in the previous game, maybe. She made us? Why? I told you, the humans are interested in what is inside the tombs. And to get it, they need our skills. I see. So that proves it's not aliens, it's androids from the future that help build the pyramids, or at least help get in. Their attempts to enter the pyramid in the future were unsatisfactory. Pathetic humans. I see. This is why they funded Dr. Camus and created us. By sending us back, they hope that we succeed where they failed. Why do they want to go in? What's inside the pyramid? Why do they want to go in? Honestly, it's none of my business. The humans get upset about time, and humans get upset all the time for foolish power struggles. I think this is one of several. So what's next? Now I'll find out the way to get into the pyramids. You, my scattered brain, hey now, try to lead the kingdom as a good pharaoh. How can I? We're extraordinary beings. When we die, our safety systems activate, and we are teleported back in time. Well, that's just great. Try not to die too often. Our energy is not unlimited. And remember that every future could be different from the previous one. No. Have you ever heard about the butterfly effect? Every tiniest change in a decision can upset the future. I see. Perfect. We can proceed. I'll go find the architect who designed the pyramid. All right. They say that he made it using technology from another world. But now he's missing. See you soon, my Pharaoh. Wait. No. Androids. Queen Nefertiti turns and leaves in a rush. You're left alone in throne room. Well, that's just quaint. Good morning. I've asked the blacksmith to double the production of weapons, but he complains about the high cost. Please talk to him, my Pharaoh. No, let's say no, he's right. It's all about balance. Milha, the midwife. The tableware and the palettes are now worn out by time. We could commission the blacksmith. Some new silverware. Yeah. So far, I'm in 278 days of reign. A young pilgrim was caught by surprise, stealing little relics in one of the temples. The crime is not serious, but he should be punished anyways. Yeah. I mean, do you see the dancer's hair today? It's terrible. I don't know if I should tell her. Better not. I would say better not. People are greedy and materialistic and care less about the spirit. Let more ceremonies be held. People should participate. I think we're doing... Yeah, I'll do this. The treatments aimed at orphan children are often shallow and approximate. My Pharaoh, can we address some money to improve these treatments? Say no. Well, that was a mistake, I guess. A fierce A fiercer sandstorm than usual has damaged many lodgings in the villages west of the kingdom. Residents ask for help. Yeah. Ah. Dancer asks me often for advice about before using her new clothes. Do you think? Let's say fake and see what happens. Actually, I didn't know around. General wants us blacksmiths to provide new swords and shields even on a day off. This is unacceptable. I'm going to say do as he says, because if I say ignore him, the army will be upset. Tools at my disposal to operate on wounded soldiers are often worn out, impairing the success of the operation. Make him sacrifice. I'll say make him sacrifice, unfortunately. My Pharaoh, may I take the day off? I promised the hairstyle would accompany him to the market. Hairdresser would accompany him to the market. Yeah, go ahead if it doesn't affect anything. I will talk to him. Yeah, right now I'm gonna be screwed either way right now. So, my Pharaoh, two farmers are fighting. The former burned the crops of the latter. Now he's asking for compensation. Let's see what he will have to pay. You see, the farmer who started the fire is poor and has the money to repay the other. He asks for you to pay. I would say absolutely not. The smithy is too old and inefficient. Investing money, I could double production of weapons and armor. Yeah, I'm gonna say no, but yeah. You're a harsh ruler, my Pharaoh. I'm afraid the people have had enough with your decisions. What? The mob of rioters burst into your palace and drag you through the streets of the city. You get yelled at and stoned to death. Hey, at least I was in power for 1 year and 90 days. Now listen, be careful on your journey, both of you. Now, obviously referring to Nefertiti as the other android. And remember that your energy is not unlimited. You must always be in the same time, and you can't travel alone. Remember, if one of you takes too great of a leap, and the other does not follow, the entire structure might collapse. Now, Co, they're calling you. Find what you were told to find. I'm confident together you will succeed. I believe in you. Okay, I think for now I'm going to pause this episode here. I might go back and do this further, and I might even go back and do the first one again and try to see if I can get one of the endings that suggest. My apologies for taking so long to get back to doing this, through having various colds and obviously Christmas time. I just been delayed and procrastinating to get back to this, but I'm hoping to do more regular streams or regular episodes again and postings, and hopefully not as late as this what's going to be. Hopefully it'll be more to what it was before, which would be around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you like these videos, please comment and like. And if you like my channel, please go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell or click on the bell to receive any notifications on my channel. As always, this is Android Gamer, Later Days, and happy gaming!